for not the first, but the second time today.
Yeah.
We're live. Welcome to the Iron Palace Podcast. Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of the Iron Palace Podcast, the world's most anabolic podcast that has more chaos than a guy getting a lift off from his buddy who somehow turns a 225 warm-up into a surprise max attempt and then says, "You're good," while actively making it worse.
Okay, yeah.
You feel like you relate to that one, Alan? Yeah. I can't believe that Stephen King's only wrote 75 books.
Well, still though, I
I
mean,
mean, that's a lot of books. It's just
George R. Martin's only written 3
fair.
or 4. How many Game of Thrones books are there? 3 or 4.
There's more than that, isn't there? 'Cause I thought it was one book per season.
Yeah, but see, they finished the season way past the book.
But I thought there was only one season like that. I could be wrong. I want to say there's 4.
Let's see what Google says.
Yeah, we got to get to the bottom of this. We'll get back to podcasting here in a minute. We got to give the people what they want.
That's right. Oh, there are 5.
Ooh, well, yeah, because he was writing the 5th one when the 5th
Yeah.
season came out. So, like, it's out. It's just
So he's written 5 books.
more than that. Because he's also written the House of Dragons. Pretty sure House of Dragons is an actual book series.
Really? I thought he was just writing like scripts or like writing that as a show.
I'm pretty sure I've read the House of Dragons.
Oh,
I may be wrong.
Maybe.
I could be making all this
I
up.
don't know. But then there's this dude Patrick Rothfuss. He
Knights of the Seven Kingdom is a book.
is it an actual full-length novel?
Says George R.R. Martin has published 5 books: Game of Thrones, Clash of Kings, Storm of Swords, A Feast for Crows, and A Dance with Dragons. So the Dance with Dragons is the I'm pretty sure that one is the one that's
So what's a novella?
It's too long to be called a short story, but it's too short to be a novel.
That's what the hedge knot is.
Okay.
The Hedge Knight sounds like something you shouldn't be allowed to say in public.
That sounds. But like
This says The Winds of Winter is the long-awaited 6th novel in his Fire and Ice series.
yeah. But has he published it yet, or is that the one that he's working on?
It doesn't say.
I swore there was one that I'd read, but I guess I've only done
It doesn't have a date on it, so it's not been published.
I've only listened to the Game of Thrones and A Clash of Kings. I swore I'd done the other ones. Maybe I just researched a lot and thought I read something.
But you know what I'm saying, though? Like most authors, well, not most, but a lot of authors only have just a handful of books that they publish through their
There's a
lifetime.
bunch of books. It's just most of them are just short.
Most of them are novellas.
Novellas. But Stephen King has published 75.
I mean, that's
And
a
that's,
lot.
like I
I
was
guess
looking
that's
at,
only what's published, too. That's not even
Yeah.
everything they've actually wrote.
yeah, and it said 75 novels, and it didn't, like, I don't know how many short stories and novellas or whatever. Like, I was just looking at full-length novels.
Mm-hmm.
75.
I mean, that's a lot. You think he uses a typewriter or a computer?
I like to think that he uses a typewriter.
In my head, everybody that writes a book uses a typewriter.
Yeah, and really, I just thinking about Stephen King's age. Stephen King's probably 80,
I think so.
in his 70s at least. So when he started on a typewriter.
You think that he would have ever switched, or you think he just stayed typewriter? In my head, again, everybody that publishes a book writes it in typewriter. How do you backspace on a typewriter?
I don't know.
Because, I mean, I type fast, but I make a lot of errors.
It's got a white film that covers back up.
Really? I knew Alan. That was something I knew Alan would know.
Did you not have? Well, no, you didn't have keyboarding.
I have no.
I had keyboarding.
Whenever I took keyboarding, it was on a computer keyboard. So yes, I did have keyboarding, just not what you were talking about. And the only typewriters I've ever messed with are ones that like my grandparents had that I just played with for fun. Never actually typed anything. Well, never typed anything I cared to have written or read. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So I remember I was a little kid. I mean, I was in like elementary school, and Mom got an electric typewriter.
That's a thing.
It was the last, it was the last, like hoorah for typewriting before people went to.
What does an electric typewriter do?
It would.
It doesn't have a physical mechanism between the button and the key.
Yeah.
That just seems
like
dumb.
The keyboard, it's got a solenoid that fires the.
But you talk about overcomplicated. That's it.
Oh yeah.
Did it work?
Yeah.
Really?
Oh, this fast.
Like it worked. It worked well.
That's what I used in high school.
Yeah, you didn't have to worry about like paper jams and like the ribbon getting. I don't know.
Because I mean,
Dang, we're showing our age, Alan.
I'm just thinking like I work with solenoids and stuff at work a lot, and like yeah, they're good, but like they do kind of mess up pretty frequently.
I guess maybe these were. I don't know. I was just thinking. Maybe,
I don't know. Now I want to see one and I want to take one apart.
Yeah.
I might check on eBay for a broken one.
I was pretty good at it.
Alan, I don't know. There's much you're not good at.
I don't know.
Wearing shoes. I think you're not good at wearing shoes.
If there was a wearing shoes competition,
You'd be dead last.
Alan would do
I
poorly.
tore Russell up at that competition.
Yeah, I heard Russell causing a fit over there. And I had no idea what was going on. Then someone just said, Alan's in sandals. Like, never mind, there it is.
Yep.
He was
Explains a lot.
tore up over my flip flops.
Well, that's like yesterday at the gym. Billy wanted to take her shoes off. Russell was still there. He was like, "She needs her shoes."
I just want to know, like, what's happened that's made him so,
I don't know.
like, what's so ingrained in him that he needs shoes on? I'm going to ask Arpy.
Oh, does he wear house shoes? I wonder. around
I
the
guarantee
house?
he does.
Yeah.
Which is crazy to think
Does
because
he put
someone
his shoes on before he gets out of bed?
someone as wild as Russell, I would not imagine
Yeah.
that shoes would be his thing. But I'd be wrong.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm often wrong, but
Same here.
I've probably been wrong a few times since we've been talking this little bit. And I'd love for you to let me know in the comments. But more importantly, that was a crazy powerlifting meet we were just at.
Yeah, that was. How many PRs did Chip say was hit that
It was
day?
29 maybe.
Yeah.
I know none of them were hit by a one Perry Ellis.
No.
That dude beat everybody without even coming close to his PR.
He opened heavier than anybody finished.
His opening squat,
I did beat him on bench.
Yeah.
that's true. But his
Yeah,
opening squat was almost 100 pounds over your third attempt.
No, it was almost 200 pounds.
His first attempt wasn't.
Oh, his first tip, 770.
Yeah, was his first. That's what I'm
He
saying.
was 120 pounds heavier in my final.
Yeah. I was like, what the F, bro?
Yeah. And what's crazy
I will
is,
say, watching his setup kind of hurt me a little.
yeah,
Like, not in a bad way. Like, he has a really good setup, but it was so slow.
I was like, all right, dude.
Yeah. Anyways, what were you saying?
I was like, I don't know how you're lifting this heavy being this calm.
That's what I thought every time.
It's like Brad coming up to the bar.
Like, I need some kind of animosity to get up there and lift something. Like, just a smidgen.
Yeah. I mean, even the look on his face, it looked like somebody was just like he was sitting there waiting on a muffin.
Yeah. He
You
just,
know?
like, you'd see him take what didn't seem to be a big breath.
Yeah.
And then the weight would just freaking fly.
Yeah.
And he didn't struggle at all.
No. The bar moves so fast.
Well, what did he tell you after his third attempt?
Well, what got me is he was like, "Yeah, I'm just using this as a heavy training day." He was like, "I've got a competition that I'm in a couple of weeks that I'm wanting to peak for." And that last squat attempt, what was it? What did he squat?
830. I think it was
8:30.
836.
Yeah, he's like, if I'd have been at home in the gym working out, he goes, I would have done that for a double.
Which is stupid. Absolutely stupid.
And it wasn't like he was bragging. You know, we were just
Oh,
talking
he was
about.
a super great dude.
Like,
oh my god.
Like we were just talking about his workout and his stuff. It wasn't like he was like, oh yeah, I could have done that for two. No,
He was super cool about it.
Yeah, that would have been a double. And I have no doubt that could have been a triple.
Mind you, there's people that lift equipped that can't touch that weight.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say that's probably the heaviest non-equipped squat that I've seen.
It is mine. Like that I've seen in person. I know that is.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of a heavier one and I can't.
Not raw.
Yeah. And I haven't seen many equipped squats heavier.
Speaking of raw, what did his
I mean,
shirt
in
say?
person.
I loved his shirt. He went up to get his award in after it was all over, and it said, I like it better raw. Or no, it just feels better raw. Yeah, that was it. And then he deadlifts a stupid weight.
No belt.
No belt, conventional.
Yeah.
And I said,
I was like, I almost cried.
I told him. He walked by and I said, did you have to do that with no belt and make all of us look bad? And he said, oh, I can't deadlift in a belt, man. It hurts. I was like, all right. And then someone, I think it was it you or Jake had mentioned that it was conventional.
Yeah, I did.
And he said, as raw as it gets, baby, old school. Yeah, he's a cool dude.
Yeah, we need to have him on the podcast.
I'm just glad that he benched with his version of a poverty bench.
Yeah.
Because I was like, thank God he's human. Like that was my
Well, he
exact
said
thought.
his rotator cuff was flaring up, so
Yep.
taking it easy.
I was like, that's just what we need is for him to bench like plus 500 pounds.
Yeah.
But his taking it easy was still 360.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, what's crazy though is his total with squat and deadlift was better than Alan's total with all three lifts.
Yeah,
Like, think about that for a minute.
yeah. And
Over 1,600 pound total in two lifts.
yeah, and you know, and what's crazy though is if you're just a regular civilian, like just a regular person,
Why'd you look at me?
well, just because I was talking to you, that was not.
I think it was.
That was not
I think it was directed at you.
That felt directed.
That was not. That
Felt
was
very targeted. I'm calling Linda right after this is over.
that was not directed towards you, Caleb.
Mm.
But I'm just saying, like, if you were, you could go into gyms for your entire life and not run into anybody stronger than Alan.
I agree.
I mean, like, the odds are pretty much in your favor that you're not going to run into somebody stronger than Alan.
Or
And
even
that-
as strong as Alan.
Yeah, and that guy's 2 lift total was stronger than
My 3 lift total.
Alan's 3.
Yep.
Like, Alan's in the top 1% in the world, and this guy smoked him.
That was the other thing that threw me off about him.
I mean, it would smoke me too. I'm just not rubbing
I'm
it
not
in.
as, I don't care. I don't cry like Caleb.
Yeah,
does.
I'm not
you,
trying-
You can hurt
yeah.
my feelings. I
Oh,
don't care.
you can say that. Meanwhile, you totaled 1,600 last week.
Yeah, I'm just saying. I'm not trying to rub it in or anything, but because that would have smoked my total too.
Well, the thing what threw me off with Perry was like he looked big, but if you just saw him and Alan standing next to each other, I would think Alan would beat him.
Yeah,
Just because I'm like he's big and you could tell he's strong. I wouldn't have guessed that he's.
yeah. Alan just looks like a bear.
Yeah, I wouldn't
You
have
know?
guessed. I wouldn't have guessed a 2,000. I would not look if I were to pick between the two. Who's going to total 2,000 pounds today? It's not Perry.
Which one of these guys is going to squat over 800?
Yeah,
I would have been like, man, it's got to be Alan.
like you seen the
Look at those
calves? Yeah, I would. That's what I would have picked.
Yeah, but nah, Perry, and did it nonchalantly,
Effortlessly. I like. What'd you tell him whenever he went to pick his third attempt deadlift? Didn't you say 900?
I said, just tell him to put all the weight we have left on there.
You said like 900 or something. He was, oh yeah, I wish. I was like, dog, you just speed repped 830.
Yeah, I was like, that's 70 pounds less.
Yeah, you just
I know you've got more than 70 pounds left.
like
in the
didn't
tank.
even like you took longer setting up than you did actually like one rep in that.
Yep.
I was thinking he told me that when he was in his prime that he had a better Wilks than Ray Williams.
I could see it because Ray Williams is taller,
Yeah, he's a big boy.
It doesn't shock me.
but I mean Ray Williams.
What I like is these are Perry's numbers, and he's not in his prime.
Yeah.
Like he's
Call him Monkey D. Garp, dude.
freaking Garp. The Galaxy Impact. That's
That's what he should call his deadlift.
that's what he should.
The Galaxy bat. Just I don't know. And he was cool. Like he showed up super early.
Yeah.
He had everything ready to go.
Yeah, and he was so cool about because like he could have been upset about the warm up because we didn't have enough weights for him to warm up.
Well, not even that. He could have been upset about the collar.
Oh yeah, that first collar that slipped on
His
him.
opening squat.
Yeah, those guys didn't have the. That could have been bad.
That's why I'm saying like.
He told me, he said, I'm glad it fell off when it did and not
Yeah.
when I was in the bottom.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
dude,
yeah.
that could have been so. No matter like anywhere in that lift, if that fell off, that could have been so bad.
Yeah,
And I was like, of course it's on this guy.
yeah,
Like, I don't want it to happen to anybody, but if it's going to happen, I'd prefer it happen on someone with less than 800 pounds on their back.
yeah. Somebody with a 200-pound squat
Yeah,
or something.
like-
That's not the spotters can catch that.
Yeah,
That's not
but
bad.
800
You're gonna
pounds.
sling weight if that falls off at
Yeah,
one side.
And he stayed cool. 'Cause, I mean, even I would have been pretty ticked about that one.
I mean, I was mad.
Yeah,
Like,
so I was like-
just reffing. And I was like,
Oh yeah,
tighten the collar.
dude, I was over there just announcing, and I was like, yo, like this is bad,
Yeah.
like real bad. Because I'm thinking,
I mean, that's worse than not having enough spotters with that one power that the first time that you lifted
oh, well, the Andy.
with Andy. Like,
Yeah.
that's a worse situation than Andy was in.
Oh yeah, 100%.
You know.
Because like Andy, worst case scenario, could have bailed at the back.
Yeah.
Perry could but there was if that had happened, there would have been no time to bail or anything.
Oh, no.
It would have just been bad.
Yeah.
That's why I would have been mad.
Yeah.
Like I think he would have been fully in the right to be more than slightly mad at that one.
Yeah. Instead
Three
of
racks it, they set the weight, he walks off for a minute, comes back, and then
Yeah, they put a 3 or 5 minute timer on.
Yeah.
And he walked up and he goes, "No, I'm good."
Yeah.
And I was like, and was still chill.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, because like I get that's not his PR, but that's still a heavy weight.
That's enough to really do some damage.
Yeah,
Like, I don't care. If it's over 600 pounds and something like that goes wrong,
Yep.
you're in trouble.
because that could have been bad for a lot of people, not just Perry.
Yeah.
Like,
But, that kind of made me think, though, and I just thought of it, but Julius Maddox was going
Mm-hmm.
for that. One of the times he's going for a PR and they misloaded his bar.
on ESPN,
Yeah.
like one of the first and only times powerlifting has been on ESPN,
Yeah.
and they misload an 800-pound raw bench press.
Yeah. And I was thinking, he's getting ready to lay into these people. And he was just like, man, like you could tell he was disappointed and upset.
Yeah,
but
because now he's got to do it again.
But he wasn't, I was expecting fireworks,
And he would have been right.
Yeah.
It was like, mainly because like that's a huge safety thing for him
Mm-hmm.
and the spotters around him.
Oh, yeah.
Like the spotters, God, if the spotters were on either side, would have been toast.
Yeah.
Specifically, the guys on his left side. But
Yeah.
it's like now that like you're cradling, expecting to catch this with help,
Yeah.
and then suddenly you're going to be holding 400 pounds
Yeah.
with it coming,
With it coming at you with momentum.
yeah, with a lot of velocity
Yeah.
in your way. Like that would have just, I don't know. And then even Kyle came and said something about it. He goes, either way, I told him about Julius Maddox then. I was like, yeah, that might be as bad.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, it wasn't as public, but as far as like people getting hurt,
Yeah.
I think that might been worse than misloading the plates.
Yeah. Man.
But I mean, it's just part of the game whenever you get volunteers instead of actual.
Yeah. I will say that's one thing that stands out if you go to.
but it was never loose again.
No, it wasn't.
I mean, luckily that's a lesson you learn one time.
Yeah. But if you get different spotters and loaders every time, you got to keep. They have to keep relearning it.
But you got to put some force on that thing to get it locked down really good.
Yeah.
I mean, I will say, yeah, some of them you've got to crank them down.
You about need a cheater bar on that thing to really get it to,
Honestly, they wouldn't be bad if we brought one,
just to put some extra torque on it.
Yeah. Note to self.
but then we won't get it off.
Well.
I mean, I remember.
Cheater bar to take it off.
Well, I mean, I know the orange ones. At one point, someone spun the collar so hard that it didn't come off.
Yeah.
Jake had to take it home and put it in the vise with a giant set of channel locks to break it loose.
Yeah.
Granted, Alan's not done that yet. That I haven't just been able to pop it loose. That's my favorite party trick. Whenever Alan gets mad at the gym, like, "Oh yeah, big boy, watch me open this pickle jar." You big sissy. Squat 600 pounds, can't open a pickle jar. Maybe big bear of a man, give her here.
But yeah. But Brad hit a big PR.
Yeah. Whenever I read the number, I was like, that seems huge.
Yeah, because
And did they do that on purpose? Was that planned, or was that just someone messed up numbers and it turned out great?
no, that Chip had it written down.
Okay, because
I went and looked. I went and re-looked because I was like, "There's no way."
Chip, I'm impressed that Chip gave him that. I really am.
Yeah. Well, I was thinking that Brad was going to go light.
I did too.
His squat attempt was, what was it? 220, 230?
Something like that. It wasn't heavy.
It wasn't a super heavy squat. And I was like, oh, okay, well, I guess state games coming up or whatever. He's not wanting to really. And then bench, he went 170, which is.
That's average.
Yeah.
Now, which is crazy because a couple of years ago was like,
yeah.
that was the be-all, end-all of Brad's bench.
Yeah. We couldn't get over the 165
No.
at all. Yeah, now 170 is that's a decent bench for him. And then they were like, yeah, 370 for deadlift. I was like, what?
And what was his PR previously?
350.
353, 350, not 350, whatever it is in kilos.
Either way, a solid 20-pound bump, and it showed.
Yeah.
Kent looked at me and said, he's not going to get this. Why'd they make him go this heavy? He should have done 360.
I'm glad they made him go that heavy.
Yeah.
Because I've said it for how long now? Whenever we talk about it at the gym.
You've yet to see Brad struggle.
I want to put some weight on Brad.
Yeah.
Brad does not struggle ever until you make him do like 5 sets of infinite on bench press or something.
Yeah.
Then you'll see him fail.
Yeah.
But if it's just like a standard deadlift or anything, I've not seen him struggle. And I was like, thank God we put some weight on Brad.
Yeah, he had to work for that one.
He did. And he crushed it, dude. I was so happy.
I was afraid that Charlie and his wife's name, Connor, the other side ref.
Oh, yeah. I cannot remember. her
Emily.
name. Yeah.
Emily.
Yeah. I was afraid Emily was going to red light him because,
His foot came up a little bit.
well, that and when he locked out, he turned,
Oh.
like he kind of spun. And Chip, I was like, did he do that after the down command, before the down? Like, I was like, oh, man, is she going to get him for a loose lockout? Because, he kind of moved.
Mm.
And then I was like, Chip is testing a guy. Is Chip going to not count that? Because I was like, that should count.
Honestly, Chip not counting or Chip counting it is okay. Would shock me more than anything.
Yeah.
Because whether Chip is scoring or is training someone or not, he is strict.
Yeah.
Like there's been so many of my lifts that he's told me bad or he red lighted at a competition, and then I go back and watch it. I'm like, what are you talking about?
Yeah. And I don't know if he does that to try, like if he's making up for maybe being partial, or he's trying to avoid being accused of being partial, so like he refs his guys super strict.
I don't know. I'm not good at being impartial, so because I get mad whenever I see a red light for any of our guys. Not even actually, I take that back. I get mad when I see a red light for a Special Olympic athlete.
Yeah.
Like it's not specifically our guys. It's just usually our competitions. It's only our guys there.
Yeah. There, like, man, I hate to give him reds. And I'll avoid it unless it's real, real bad. But then also, though, if I know the other two refs are going to red, I'll give it a white because it still counts as a no lift, but I feel better about
That's fair.
I feel better about it. I'm like, I don't care. I saw his foot move. White. Emily kept telling me, she was like, why his foot? I'm like, yeah.
I saw it.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't care.
Yeah.
You both gave it red, so
Yeah.
2-1.
You both gave it red. I'm not going to be the one giving it a red.
Yeah.
So.
I can tell his mom. I said it counted.
Yeah. I don't know what they saw.
Yeah.
Go jump on them.
Yeah.
But on top of Allen hitting a huge PR this weekend, he also hit a big PR the weekend prior.
Oh man. Alan's just a PR machine. Like
PR machine. What'd you do, Alan?
Okay, what did I do?
I don't know. I wasn't there.
that way, I wasn't there.
Oh, sorry. I thought I was hollering for a second. No, Alan smoked me at Sheaf. That's what happened.
Thought you were me. How's it feel to be down there?
So this is what you see all the time?
How's it feel to be able to swing your feet from your throne?
Honestly, anytime I've been able to do that, I get excited. I'm like, yo, this is crazy.
Go to one of those places has like the world's largest rocking chair. You just sit and dangle your feet.
That's why I always take over old D. Wayne's chair whenever he brings it to events. He brings that big, huge folding chair. I always take it over. But, yeah, Alan smoked me at Sheaf, which thank God I had a bad day on Sheaf. Like it's not that Alan wouldn't have beat me anyways. It's just if I had had a really good day and
Been
PR,
feeling good about it.
yeah, and felt real, and then Alan just comes out of nowhere throwing dang near 40 feet.
Yeah.
I would have throat punched somebody. It wouldn't have been Alan because he would have ripped my head off.
Right. Yeah.
But anybody else, like Mike, I probably would have throat punched him.
Somebody just walking by. Why?
Mike was going to get throat punched because he was trash talking for Alan. Alan hadn't even said anything, and I was just excited for what Alan was doing.
Yeah.
I left hammer altogether. I was on the other side of the field throwing hammer, and I just walked off. Like, actually, I say walked. I ran to the other side of the field to go and help crank up the height so I could see how high Alan's going to throw today.
Yeah.
And then Mike's over there, hey, Caleb. Ha! I was like,
In your face.
like, can we talk trash later, dude? Like, I am trying to see what's going to happen over here. Also, hit 22, and then you can talk trash to me. Which is what I would have said if I was paying attention at all.
Like, yeah, he was competing through Alan.
Yeah, he's living vicariously.
Yeah, vicariously.
Yeah.
He was talking vicarious trash.
Yeah. But anyway, Alan hitting 39.5 foot. And you can say you only hit.
I hit 37 foot.
You can say what you want and be Mr. Oh, I didn't hit it. I watched it go plumb over the top of the bars, and we measured them ourselves, and we know that it was 39.5. I synced it.
I synced it.
My biggest regret of the day is that I didn't have my drone out.
Yeah.
That's because I was throwing stupid hammer. This is why I don't want to throw a lot, because I miss cool stuff. Because I'm not the one doing the cool stuff.
Man, that's how I felt the first time I went to Eminence and they had the Ren Fair going.
Yeah.
And like I'm
Walk around the turkey leg.
dude, yeah. I see a guy in like a Robin Hood outfit, which threw me off anyways. Because that's the first Ren Fair I had any experience with. And I'm like, what is he? And then he had this giant turkey. I'm like, where did he get that turkey leg?
On the same weekend that we were there at that game, I had a lot of friends posting about this huge Ren Fair in Atlanta that I didn't know happened, but apparently happens every year.
Oh, yeah.
Apparently
We had talked about going because Danny had said something about.
that was okay. Yeah. But I didn't notice how many people go there. And I was like,
Angela and Noah go there a lot.
yeah, I'm over here.
Noah has his home like medieval outfit.
Dude, like I'm over here looking at people's Facebook posts about this, and I'm like, and we're up here. Like if Alan hadn't hit 40-foot sheaf that day, I probably would have been pissed off that we weren't at that.
Because we were supposed to bring the stones down there.
To the Ren Fair or what?
Isn't that what it was?
I can't remember what it was.
Did Daddy want us to bring the stones to that?
We're bringing the stones to Kelt Fest in October.
We was just talking about going because they had jousting maybe.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's what it was.
I can't remember exactly what it was, but I know we talked about going there.
But yeah,
I think we should go next year and take the stones.
but
even.
like I was getting ready to throw heavyweight for distance. This was at Eminence, and like right behind us are these people that are doing like this archery competition, but it's with the big long bows, and it was a distance competition. So these people were firing like 300-yard shots.
Dude, that's dope.
And there was like, I don't know, 20 of them lined up, all getting ready to shoot. And I'm like watching this, and I hear KO like, Millsaps, get over here.
You're like, what?
It was like, if you don't get over here in 3 minutes, you're losing your turn. He's like,
it.
I'm counting it as a foul. And I was like, what?
That was whenever Alan was throwing, I had ran across the field, and I hear everybody yelling at that it's my shag and my throw. And I was like, I don't care. I've already beat you.
Skip me.
Yeah. Like, I already beat you. and I don't care.
Scratch them.
Yeah.
Yes, you scratch my next 2 lifts or next 2 throws, I don't care.
Yeah. Yeah. Dude's hitting 39 over here.
I told on light hammer, I think my first throw light hammer, I was like, man, I haven't touched hammer in forever.
Yeah.
So don't expect nothing. He goes, what are you going to throw, like 100? I was like, not even. Oh, no, he said, you're going to PR. I said, no, not here.
Yeah.
He said, why not? Not with that attitude. I was like, yeah, because my PR is like 110 and it was downhill. We're throwing dead flat here, buddy. Ain't going to happen. I said, but for you, I'll give it a try. And I think I hit like 94.
Yeah.
So I was like, not as bad as I thought.
Yeah.
What would happen if I practiced? I don't know. I think that's where it hit me, watching Alan throw sheaf. And like, I mean, I was throwing okay. Everything else went fine. But then that's where I was like, man, I have really slacked off this last year.
Yeah.
I was like, not anymore. Alan may continue to beat me because I'm not a bear. But
Yeah.
I'm going to at least make it more difficult for him.
Unfortunately, you're still human.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I'm not there yet. Wait till I get in my 40s. Maybe then something will happen. I don't know.
What you need is to get sleep apnea and then get a CPAP.
Yeah, that'll help.
Maybe that's the trigger. I'm surprised she didn't comment on that one. She's been telling me since we got married that I've got sleep apnea.
Oh, yeah.
I don't believe her, but I do wake up tired a lot.
Yeah. You're like, I don't hear myself snoring.
Yeah, I don't hear a thing.
Yeah.
And Mikey had no complaints whenever we were sleeping together.
He sure had some when we did.
Yeah, I still hear about it. The first thing he told me Saturday morning was, I didn't hear a peep out of you until about 5 minutes before we woke up.
The first morning, I was like, I woke up, I was feeling pretty good. I was like, how'd you sleep? And he was like, I didn't.
Like Lisa.
He looked terrible. Mike looked like he felt awful.
He was in a foul mood the rest of the day.
He was. Lisa was that.
She was too.
The whole way back from Nashville, I don't think she said 3 words. She was trying not to be hateful, so she was just not saying anything. 22 minutes.
On repeat. Just every time you say anything, what do you want to eat today? 22 minutes. I don't hear
That was another night that I felt like I slept pretty good, and I woke up feeling like, yeah, let's meet the day. You know,
the sun is shining.
Yeah.
The tank is clean. The tank is clean.
But yeah,
You know what that's from?
That's Finding Nemo.
My guy.
by the way, Alan.
He's more than just tough.
Yeah.
He's smart. Listen right here. He's smart.
Listen. Oh, that made. Have you seen that video? I mean, it just made me think of it. Not that it has anything to do with you, Alan.
Yeah, he said that earlier too about me, but I feel like he was lying.
Since Caleb started off so sensitive.
Listen, I'm sensitive. He rages out. Yeah. So
you see, it's a bunch of people standing around, and this little kid throws a ball to one of the others, and his mom goes, "Listen, that boy right there is going to play D1 one day." And he threw the ball back to him, and it just busted him in the face.
I saw that video. I love that one.
Listen, that boy there is going to be a D1 athlete
I think
one
that's
day.
Every parent in the South talking about their kids. That kid right there is going to be D1, guaranteed.
Oh, man.
Like half the time, you don't even know what D1 is or what sport they'll be D1 in. But D1.
Yeah.
Don't you have some questions for us?
I do.
Oh, heck.
Oh, heck. All right. I got some would you rathers.
Here we go.
All right. Would you rather have a 700-pound deadlift or a 500-pound bench press?
700-pound deadlift.
You already have that. Basically.
Close enough.
But what about you, Alan?
I think deadlift.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I could make an argument for bench press just so then I can rub it in everybody else's face, but
yeah,
Deadlift's my favorite, so I'm going to have to.
What do you think is more impressive, a 500-pound bench or a 700-pound deadlift?
500-pound bench.
Yeah, I think that's more impressive.
Because I think it's mostly just because of where we're at now with like social media and stuff that a 700-pound deadlift is massively heavy. Don't get me wrong. It's just if you're talking about like a semi-elite power lifter, that's kind of standard.
Yeah.
So depending on weight class, obviously, but.
And then I think the percentages get smaller when the bench gets 500.
Yeah, whenever you're talking about people that bench 500, it's not a lot.
Yeah. And I look at it this way too, because like on a mammoth bar, I've pulled 705. I pulled 750 with on a silver dollar deadlift. You know, on a trap bar, I pulled 730. You know, so like I've never been close to a 500-pound bench though.
That's why I think 500-pound bench is more impressive.
And like, man.
And even saying that, I still got to pick deadlift.
Like, but I guess if you had to give up the 700-pound deadlift, because like,
I guess that's the other question.
Because I'm thinking I'm already close. Well, not now.
Yeah. Do you keep your existing strength? You just also gain the bench press?
I guess though, if you're at 700 deadlift, you got to deadlift less. Okay. Here's the deal. However far you're away from 500, you are on bench. Say you're 200 pounds away.
A lot. But anyways.
Okay, so let's use Alan. Let's use Alan. So you've got to add 100 pounds to your bench. So you've got to lose 100 pounds on your deadlift.
Okay.
95.
Okay, 95. 405.
Man, that's the quickest Alan's ever answered
Actually,
anything.
406.
Ooh, okay.
Well,
So
we didn't weigh
94 pounds.
We didn't weigh the plates.
So that's the trade-off. You'd gain 94 pounds on your bench and you'd bench 500, but you'd have to give up 94 pounds on your deadlift.
600 pounds, still pretty good deadlift.
And a 500-pound bench is crazy impressive.
If you have to balance out, I think I'd rather go that route then.
Yeah.
Yeah, if we're balancing out.
But what about you?
What I want to lose.
Because you're going to give up a lot on that.
Yeah. Do I want to lose like? Let's see, what's 500 minus 275?
You bench more than 275, don't you? Let's go your all-time.
I was about to say PR.
Let's go,
yeah,
let's go PR.
Like I said, I've been pretty lazy the last couple of months. So
yeah, let's go PR.
Well, PR's 315, so that was a long time ago.
So 175 pounds.
I'd still pick my deadlift. Yeah. I don't know, because I mean, even if I were to gain the 500-pound bench and lose the,
I don't know if I bench 500 pounds, I just walk around pushing people. I'd be like, hey,
that's true.
Because think about how much more easy that would be. No, I probably wouldn't push anybody, but
I don't know. Because I'm really thinking about it. Because I mean, I'm sticking with the deadlift. I'm not going. Let's go on to the next question.
Well, yeah, I mean,
I'm not going to get too in depth with it.
Here's the thing: a 500-pound bench press is not going to help you carry the Husafell stone.
It's just going to help you bench.
Yeah, but a 700-pound deadlift is going to help you carry it.
I will say a 500-pound bench press would also keep Alan from making fun of me. So there's that.
It would keep. It'd keep me from making fun of you.
What?
No, it wouldn't.
At least about your bench.
That's true. I forgot as we're giving up the deadlift, so now I'm just going to get made fun of for having a weak-ass deadlift.
We'd be like, man, this is the only person I know other than Clint Poore that benches more than he deadlifts.
other than Clint Poore. Clint's not even here or listening, taking shots. All right, next question.
Okay.
I have another question before we move on from this one. I thought about it.
Okay.
Is there, like, talking about things like you make fun of other people for their lifts, like Clint's deadlift versus bench or my deadlift versus bench, whatever. Is there a weight that you could deadlift to offset the other one?
So, like, if you were a 1,000-pound deadlifter, who cares how much you bench?
Exactly. Is there, like, and I mean, like, let's push that to everybody, not me specifically or Clint, like, just.
Oh, yeah.
Is there a weight that, like, you can deadlift 1,000?
Or well, let's just put it that way. If there is there a weight at any one lift that makes the other two irrelevant?
Yes.
So, like,
and let's just talk pride on the line, because obviously you can say in competition, yeah, you've got to have some level of advanced than other ones. But either way, just as far as like pride and trash talk goes.
Yeah. Well, it's like
so 900-pound deadlift and a 225 bench.
Yeah. Okay. Let's use that. Do you think if someone pulls 900, but then can only like a full 1 rep max, PR bench press is 225?
I'd be like, man, they got a good deadlift, but they got the arms of a little girl.
Well, that's what I mean. Is there a weight?
I would still
I'd still find a way to make fun of them.
That's my question. Is there a weight that would offset that?
I don't know.
Because I don't think there is.
In good humor, though. I'm not going to.
Oh, yeah. I mean, obviously not like absolutely roast somebody.
But then
look at bashing anybody.
But look at Julius Maddox.
You liar.
Look at Julius Maddox.
Because I love you, Caleb.
Do you have any idea?
Clip it.
Clip it.
Clip it, chat. Chat, clip it.
That needs to be a sound bite.
I'm going to put it on a button and not tell him which one.
I love you, Caleb.
Oh, that's awesome. All right, anyways. Yeah, I don't think.
But like Julius Maddox, do you even know what he deadlifts?
I don't know
squats?
what he deadlifts or squats.
I have no idea. And I don't care because he benches 800 pounds. I think with bench press, you can do that.
Yeah. If you're benching like that.
Yeah.
I would say yes, like especially on bench press because not the bar is lower in a sense that like it's less respected. It's just it's lower that no one's bench pressing raw 1,000 pounds.
No, yeah.
Or no one like you've got people squatting pretty dang close to that.
You know, because like if you're benching 6 and you're a 275-pound squat, I'm making fun of you.
Yes. But there's also no way that happens.
Probably.
Like even like the example of the 900-pound deadlift and 225 squat. There's no way.
Right, unless there's something physically wrong.
Yep.
And then in that case, then
because at that point you're still
be making fun of them.
Yeah, you're still putting on mass.
Yeah.
So there's just no way that even if you don't train, strongman, for example, how many world's strongest men like Brian Shaw bench presses 500 pounds?
Yeah, and
he's never trained bench.
He's like, I haven't bench pressed in 6 years.
Yeah.
And then he goes
shoulder pressing will transfer into that though.
Yeah,
it's true.
But but look, when you do lifts like squat or bench or squat or deadlift, you're building overall strength.
Exactly, and that's what I'm getting at. Like, if you're doing everything else, you're still building. So there's just no way that you have an offset like that of 900, 225, or any version of that.
Right.
But so we're all agreed. No, there's no offsetting that. You're still getting made fun of.
Yeah,
would you make fun of Julius Maddox if he had a?
I swear to God, I would. If he's, if I watched him bench press 800,
I've grabbed that man's lats. I am not making fun of him.
I'm just saying.
I felt him up.
I'm just saying. If I witnessed him with my own 2 eyeballs, bench press 800 pounds raw, and as incredible as that would be,
and then get buried under 315,
and then get buried, and yes, 100% would I make fun of him. Yeah. Now, obviously,
and then run.
Oh, yeah. I guarantee you I'm faster than him for a little bit of time.
I'd do it out of armory.
Yeah. That'd be as far as me and Alan. Yeah, that was a great job. Not. And then just,
what a sick burn.
Yeah, sissy. My mom squats more than that.
Get a load of this guy.
Yeah, look at this guy over here. Freaking.
Yeah, I don't know.
Anyways. But like Alan said, no, I wouldn't do it like actually making fun. It would be like how we roast each other all the time. Yeah.
I'd just be like, man.
Do that. He doesn't have anything on powerlifter records.
I'm pretty sure he only does bench only.
Bench. That's the only thing he's got recorded is bench.
Anyways, all right, now we can move on to the next question.
I'd be curious to know what is, because I've seen training videos of him like playing around with deadlift and him pulling 500 for several reps.
Yep.
I'd like to know what his deadlift 1 rep max is.
I'm not gonna lie, if it's not 800 pounds, I'd be shocked.
Yeah, I mean,
like mass alone.
Yeah, how do you be that big and deadlift or bench 800 and not?
Yeah, because he's that big of muscle, not that big just to be that big.
Oh yeah, I felt him up.
Oh, I know you did. I out-angled him.
Yeah, it was like rubbing around on a Clydesdale.
Which you've done.
Which I've done. We had some,
Like he was as wide as you and Caleb put together.
Yes.
He was a big.
That's why I made sure whenever we took a picture, I stepped out just a little bit.
I still had a hold of him. I couldn't.
My arms are not that long.
And I ain't
letting go. All right, next question.
Oh, would you rather have elite grip strength or elite leg strength?
Again, is this I lose one to gain the other?
Yeah.
As much as I love my grip.
Caleb's going to give up the one thing he's got.
I don't know, because I'm just thinking like,
well,
I don't know, I mean, because what good is leg strength if you can't hold on to something?
Well, yeah.
True, but I mean, ain't no straps in the jungle, baby.
But like, I don't know, say you're pinned under a car and you got to lift it with your legs. You don't have to hold on to it.
I mean, that's true. I don't know. I think I would say leg strength. Because it translates to more. And like Alan said, like there's ways around other stuff.
Right.
I mean, you could learn hook grip. You can learn mixed grip. There's ways to get around not having good grip. Like, does it suck? Yeah.
Yeah.
But ask Alan, he can't undo a collar. So we all agreed legs?
I think so.
Yeah.
But a good strong grip is kind of intimidating too.
That's what I mean. Speaking of which, I had a handshake today at work. And I got to tell you, that was the weirdest moment of my life. And this is the second time I about fought this guy. This is the same guy I've told you about.
Did he try to grip you harder than you gripped him?
No, because that's not possible. But
did he try?
No, I mean, in a sense. By the way, this is the guy I told y'all that he was taller than me, and somebody said, I couldn't see Caleb behind this guy. And he said, yeah, he's a little fella, isn't he? I told you about him?
Yeah.
So, yeah, I had talked to him again today. And I went up and said, hey, how you doing, brother? Stuck my hand out. He grabbed these 3 fingers.
Oh, gosh.
And I thought, oh, we'll just re-grip and be fine. No, homie doubled down. And I'm over here like Ninja Turtling the dude. I was like, dude, I was like, what is this? And I was like, dude, I was about ready to fight him for a second time.
I was Ninja Turtling the dude.
What do you do with that, dude?
I don't know.
And then, like, whenever he left, I went to shake his hand again, but he went for a fist bump. I was like, oh, no. You're shaking my hand correctly.
I'm not going through that again. I've got to get the taste of that first handshake out.
I was like, nuh-uh, chuck up. Anyways, all right, go ahead, sorry.
Oh, it's all right.
Now, speaking of the grip thing, with an old boss told me that a good firm grip was a sign of confidence, and told me he need to give a good. Well, I had a new boss come in and introduce himself, and we shook hands, and it wasn't a squeeze hard. It was just a firm grip. I guess he thought I was trying to intimidate him, so he squeezes harder. So I squeezed harder. We kind of went on there for about 45 seconds.
I would love to be there watching it going. I'm like, who's going to give up next? Ladies and gentlemen, stay tuned.
It's like he's wanting to prove that he had a better grip than I did, but
what I like is my brother Timmy.
Yeah, that's scary.
So Timmy,
he's not got good grip. He's just got big ass hands.
Oh well, yeah, and I mean, I guess grip comes with that though.
Yeah,
but not only does he try to break your hand, but also though when he shakes your hand, he tries to pull you around all over the place, you know. And Timmy's big enough that he's got a solid enough base that most people are just like, you know, throwing all over. And I'm like, dude, you're going to tear somebody's shoulder up that way, you know? I'm like, ease up, you know?
Did he ease up?
No, he doesn't. But like he shook this dude's hand. He was this was back when we all worked together, and we just happened to meet this guy on trail, and he was one of the like Wednesday hikers. Like he was part of a hiking club. Dude's like 85, little frail old guy, and Timmy was like, "Oh, how's it going?" And I'm like, "No."
And you see it coming in slow motion, like, no.
Yeah. And like, I'm not sure, because I used to be convinced that he did it on purpose, you know? Like, especially when I was a kid, I was like, man, he's just hurting my hand on purpose. I think he just does it. I think that he doesn't realize that.
Honestly, that makes sense, because I've thought the same thing about Nathan.
Yeah.
Nathan does not meter it. It's just you get 100% grip or no grip.
Yeah.
I remember every time I've shaken his hand, I was like, are you trying to outgrip me right now? Because it feels like you're just trying to break my hand.
Like, you better come in ready.
Yeah.
Or it's going to hurt your hand.
And I thought he was messing with me one time.
Yeah.
Like, I think I ran into him at like Old Navy or something. And I shook his hand, and I just thought he was messing with me. So like I gripped back and whatever, and then we went on. Then he shook my ex-wife's hand, and after she was like, "I think he tried to break my hand." Yeah. I was like, "Oh no, I guess he just does that to everybody."
Well, look at his dad. That's how he.
That makes sense.
That's how he learned to shake hands.
Yep, that makes sense. He had to do that, or else he would always have a chronic broke hand. Yeah. His hand would look like this.
He'd be like that dude from Scary Movie or whatever. I better use my strong hand.
You know? All right, let's move on to the next question before we get canceled.
Which I did that to the vice president at work. I'd done it was a ID I'd filled out. Mm-hmm. He come out to look at it, shook my hand afterwards, and I squeezed his hand, and I felt it pop. He was like, "Oh, very strong grip."
You're like,
I'm like, "Oh crap! I just broke the president's vice president."
God, that'd be so funny.
Saw him the next day. He's in a cast.
That would have been awesome.
But you squeeze somebody's hand, you can kind of feel it roll and pop.
Yeah. I do it to my brother all the time. Every time we do family prayer, like I'm always trying to see if I can make his both his knuckles touch.
You ever done it to the vice president of the company?
No, but I would. That's how I'm gonna one up you. I'm gonna break our vice president's hand.
You almost did. He's going to.
Yeah, actually, our vice president comes to my line like every other day. So, but hey, Corey, what's up, brother? Goes here, and that's it. Game over. All right, go ahead.
Would you rather train 3 days a week perfectly, or 6 days a week inconsistently?
3 days a week perfectly.
I think so too.
Yeah.
I mean,
Less time in the gym.
Yeah. As much as I love working out, and I love being in the gym. I also have a lot of other stuff that I need to do. Yeah. So being there 6 days a week is not exactly.
Yeah, and I mean, and also like they threw in inconsistently in there.
Yeah. Even if it both were consistent, I'm still picking 3 days a week.
Yeah. I mean, I think consistency is more important than anything, really. Yep. And
says the guy that works out Thursdays.
I'm consistent with it.
That's true. That's true.
It's like I see.
Well, I didn't until I did.
Don't even start, Alan. We're not doing this with you again. Move on to the next question.
Okay. All right, here you go. Would you rather never miss a lift but progress slowly, or hit big PRs but fail often?
Fail often.
Yeah, if I'm hitting big PRs, who cares if you fail off?
But also,
you're increasing your strength.
What's the point of never failing, though?
Yeah,
that kind of defeats the whole purpose of what we're doing.
That's like, I think sometimes Chip gears the training that way.
Yeah,
he never wants anybody to miss a lift, and always have some in reserve, and like that's what I think he charts for that.
I think so.
Slow, progressive. Maybe that.
I'm a big.
I mean, like maybe that's for safety, like for injury prevention.
And since it's Special Olympic athletes, I get it, but I think it should be case by case basis.
Yeah, but like
Brad is perfectly inept to be moving at a faster pace.
Yeah, I mean, like physically, there is nothing wrong with Brad.
Exactly.
So Brad can recover and lift and do everything as hard as anybody can.
Yep.
I'd say push him as hard as anybody.
I agree.
But also I'm the same way. Like, who cares if I missed a lift and if I'm hitting big PRs?
Yep.
But I don't know. Maybe some people that lets that get in their head. Like, oh man, I missed.
I don't know. I'm a big push for failure. I think everyone should fail.
Yeah.
Whether that be gym or life, like there has to be a point of which stuff does not go how you want it to go. That's just part of it.
How many times did I attempt 405?
I've got a backlog of videos that one of these days I'm going to get on to putting it on there.
I'll just do like little clips. Second clips.
I have so many videos of me pulling 405 off you. And every day we're like, all right, today's the day. Let's go, Alan. Nope, got it. Okay. All right, not today. All right.
There's a few of me doing that.
Well, there's not one of them.
Yeah.
We're missing the important one.
Me getting hurt?
Yeah, when you tore your pec.
Yeah.
That'd been the important one.
Dude, I don't know what happened.
Next question.
I don't think it's 405. Nah, actually I do.
But. Wow, you didn't even let that.
I was like, Alan, you've always been on my side.
Well, he gave me a puppy dog, guys. So I had to change it.
I was hurt.
I was hurt.
That cut me deep.
All right, next question.
Would you rather be strong but always injured,
I hate this question.
or healthy but never elite?
Literally just me and you. And the answer is not me. Stand by that.
So you'll be like, I'll put up with the always injured to be strong.
Yeah. Because I've not been injured yet, but so far I've not put up numbers like y'all have. So
I don't know. I'm not putting up any numbers right now, though. It's just I'm just watching Alan do it.
yeah, me too. And I'm there.
How long after your surgery release you get 365?
Shut up.
It wasn't long.
That's true.
3 weeks, 4 weeks, maybe.
Yeah.
Next question.
So what would you take, Alan?
The injured.
I was about to say,
I would too.
he's also always injured, just his are not as bad as yours.
Yeah, I'll take the always.
That was my favorite part
Mine
of
are
the,
just hurts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Injured.
my favorite video ever was the first backyard game where they did this big promo
Oh
video.
yeah, that sucked.
Alan PR'd that day. I mean, granted, not like he does now, but either way, the only video or the only clip of Alan in this entire video that recorded the whole day is Alan on the massage table.
Getting my knee looked at.
They had a physical therapist there. It's just Alan.
Of all the stuff that they could have got.
I mean, the clip of me was me throwing sheaf really badly, and that was whenever I was terrible at it. I was like, but still, I would take that over Alan being on the hurt table, on the boo boo table.
Oh, here's a good one. I think I know how everybody else is going to answer this.
Is this making fun of me again?
No.
Okay.
Would you rather be elite at stone lifting or elite at log press?
Stone lifting.
Stone lifting.
Stone lifting. Yeah.
Log press is cool. Even if you just say overhead press in general,
Yeah.
still taking stone lifting.
There's so many different stones to pick up.
Yep.
Oh yeah. And I think there's way more carryover.
Way more carryover. And also just
And I mean, and there's not like you can't travel around and
log press.
log press famous logs.
Yeah.
You know, but you
They
can travel.
rot.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. You can travel around all over the world and
Famous quote from Alan. They rot.
lift famous rocks though or stones. You know.
Yeah. That's what I mean. I think there's way more like history behind stone lifting than any version of overhead pressing. Because
Yeah.
I mean, there's history in overhead pressing. Because then you've got like the seared lift and all that, but still taking stone lifting.
Oh yeah. All right. Yeah, I thought I knew the. Okay, here's one. Would you rather dominate Highland Games throws or strongman moving events? Not just strongman events, but strongman moving events.
I
I don't know, because if you're saying dominate Highland game throws, that's every event.
That's Highland Games.
But
So,
then
Strongman was fun, but I like Highland Games better, truthfully.
if it was
And then the moving events that leaves out all your statics.
Yeah,
The static stuff is the stuff that I like the most in
yeah,
strongman.
that's why if you had just said all of Highland games or dominate all of strongman, I probably would pick strongman.
I would too,
But if it's dominate all of Highland games,
and dominate strongman moving events.
which I get that there's a lot of moving events, but I mean that's only some strongman competitions.
Yeah,
Because like then you've got like the Shaw Classic that is not so much moving.
yeah, it's very static.
I'm gonna have to go Highland Games, even if there's no money in it.
Yeah,
It's just if I'm gonna dominate something, I want to dominate all of it,
yeah.
not maybe 50% of
Be
it.
like, well, he's really good at frame carry.
I ain't never seen somebody carry a sandbag that far, but by God, he can't deadlift for it.
Right? Yeah. I'll take Highland Games too. Would you rather win local strongman shows consistently, or place mid pack at nationals? But I feel like if you're placing mid pack at nationals, you're winning local.
Yeah,
shows.
I was about to say. I don't think that's a fair question.
Yeah, because I feel like mid pack at nationals, you're winning most local shows.
Yeah, and just strongman,
Yeah.
then yeah, for sure.
So
Yeah.
it's kind of the same.
Yes, we'll just skip that one.
Would you rather add 100 pounds to your deadlift but lose 50 pounds off of your squat, or vice versa?
What was it?
Add 100 pounds. Would you rather add 100 pounds to your deadlift or lose 50 pounds off your squat, or add 100 pounds to your squat and lose 50 off your deadlift?
Add 100 deadlift.
Yeah. Same here.
I'm sorry. I'm just not. I don't love squat as much as I love deadlift.
I like squats, but
I've grown to like them more, but I still like deadlift more.
I don't deadlift ever.
Shut up. Stop the rest of that sentence.
But I enjoy it, but it just hurts, so I don't do it much.
Mm-hmm.
Just when it counts.
Would you rather have a permanent arm pump or a permanent leg pump?
Arm pump.
Arm pump?
Yeah.
I mean, what do you do with a permanent leg pump?
I don't know. I wear pants all day at work, so what's the fun in that?
And I mean, that just makes it.
You do quad stomps everywhere.
I mean, I would do that, and I would only wear shorts or jorts.
But like that.
Or khaki jorts.
But that just kind of makes driving to work uncomfortable.
It's true.
You know, like, I mean, I don't.
Can't wear skinny jeans, Caleb.
No, you can. They just got to be bigger.
Have to cinch up the waist.
Yeah.
So,
arm pump.
So we're all going arm pump.
I don't know if there's any gym goer in the world that would select a leg pump over an arm pump. Yeah. Even people that only train legs, I think, would pick an arm pump.
Oh, okay. Would you rather have perfect technique at all your weights or be able to grind ugly lifts that always go up?
I think you just described Dallin. Like, your technique is not perfect on lifts, but you grind them out every time. It's not that your technique is bad. It's just it's not perfect.
I thought my deadlift looked pretty good.
Again, I'm not saying it's not good.
I will say I did notice, especially like your third attempt, you started pulling, the bar was like that far away from your shins, and I was like, man, he's way too out front. I was like, I hope he, like compensates for it, but it didn't affect you at all. So I was like,
it's never close to my shins ever.
Yeah, I was like, well, I guess that doesn't matter.
I've placed it close to my shins, but it never.
Yeah,
it always winds up out front some.
So it doesn't affect you. But like, I remember seeing that and thinking, oh no. Oh, it didn't matter.
See, I think you just proved my point.
Yeah.
But anyways, I'd rather grind through.
Yeah, who cares about perfect technique as long as you're not getting hurt.
Yeah, I'm no science-based lifter. I don't care if technique's perfect.
Would you rather be known for strength or physique?
Strength.
That's a no-brainer.
If we have anybody in this,
that's a no-brainer for us.
I was going to say, if anybody that is part of this podcast answers otherwise,
they're fired.
Get out.
I like to eat too much to worry about my physique.
Yeah.
I mean, we all want to look good, but I would rather be strong and look okay. At this point, I'll take either, but
just one of them.
Yeah, just one of them would be fine. That's what I always tell like my wife. I was like, I just would like to work out enough to look like I work out. Like, that'd be cool.
Same here.
Shut up.
What? Would you rather break one all-time record or win 10 major competitions? Let's say, would you rather break the deadlift world record?
Yes.
Or win 10 major comps?
World record.
World record.
100%. Honestly, I don't care if it's squat, bench, or deadlift or anything else. I would rather break the all-time world record.
Yeah. What if
Heck, even if it's overhead press, I'll take it.
What if it's in the what's that lift where you balance the 2-pound plate?
No, not that one. Was that the Ziegler clean or whatever?
Okay. Yeah, I'll take the world record too. I mean, it's more impressive.
Yeah, because, I mean, I would rather say I'm the best at one thing than I'm okay at 10 of these other things.
Yeah. Yeah, because really, I mean, you can win 10 major competitions and just be above average. Yep. As long as you're above average at everything, That's like Highland Games. Like I've won a Highland Game competition and I never placed higher than third in any one event. But I placed third in every event, And I would rather have, that was cool.
Yep.
To end up on the podium, but I would also like to have busted out a new sheaf record. Alan. You know?
Don't ask Caleb about him. He gets all mad.
I'm not mad. Motivated.
Motivated. Okay, would you... No, I don't like that one.
Me neither. Throw it away.
Would you rather... Okay, here's... You have to give up one or the other. Would you rather never use chalk again or never use a belt again?
Never use chalk.
I don't use chalk much.
That's what I'm saying. If you got a strong enough grip, you don't need chalk. I'm just kidding.
I don't know.
That's a lie. But
what if your hands are really sweaty?
Well, I say my hands don't get really sweaty. That's why I'm...
Yeah, I guess I'd give up chalk too. But then there's like Perry who doesn't deadlift with a belt.
Did he use chalk?
I don't think he did.
I know he put chalk on his back for squats.
He did ask for chalk if there was chalk.
I know he used chalk on his back for squats, but I didn't see anything. Because I remember watching it like smoke off his back. I was like,
well, I think he did on deadlifts. I can't remember.
I was too busy.
I know he did ask him to brush the bar off once.
Mm-hmm. I was too busy watching the lift.
Yeah. That's like at his third attempt squat. I just watched it and I was like, I was celebrating. I was, oh wait, I need to hit the button.
Now you had plenty of time. Chip was was not ready.
I was gonna beat Chip no matter what.
Yeah. You could have went to the bathroom and came back and beat Chip.
All right. Would you rather cut weight easily but feel weak, or stay heavy and feel strong?
Heavy and strong. Period.
Like,
point blank period.
Coming from a guy that cuts weight easily.
Exactly my point.
I think the longest I've cut is like 6 hours.
Longest I've cut was 16 weeks.
He skipped breakfast and ate a salad for lunch that day. That was your cut.
Yeah, that was the day we ran. Yeah. I felt like crap.
That's why you lost.
I didn't have no gas.
Ain't got no gas in it.
Ain't got no gas in it.
All right, well, I think that wraps up today's episode. Where are we at on time?
About a minute 15. Hour 15.
I was about to say minute?
I was like, how did that happen?
You didn't record again, didn't you?
No.
All right, somebody got anything else to add before we wrap this shindig up?
I'm good.
If you've got any other answers to these questions or just want to throw in your comments, throw them in there. If you hate us, tell us. If you love us, tell us. Alan loves me. I heard him say it.
Yep.
So make sure you like, comment, subscribe, all the things. I'm really bad at reminding you to push those, so please push them. Hit the bell thing so you can see us more often. I think is how that works. I don't know. Whatever other people tell you to do on their page, do it here.
Yeah, do it.
Because I don't know. I'm not smart enough for it. So anything else? Discounts in the link below or in the description below, so don't miss those. We got some other stuff coming out soon, website, different cool things, so be on the lookout. So there are two ways of exerting one's strength. One is pushing down, the other is pulling up. Booker T. Washington.
In my